back at you with another one.
Another one.
Today, we're diving into the incredible life of a man who dominated in the ring with raw power and later became one of the most recognized names in sports history, the legendary George Foreman. From his early struggles to Olympic glory, from becoming heavyweight champion to one of the greatest comebacks in boxing, Foreman's story is a true inspiration. Stick around, because this one is a knockout of a story. George Edward Foreman was born on January 10th, 1949 in Marshall, Texas, but he grew up in Houston's tough Fifth Ward.
Oh yeah, growing up, we're so poor.
As a kid, life wasn't easy.
I grew up hoping.
He dropped out of high school at 15 years old and found himself heading down the wrong path. But then, opportunity knocked. He joined the Job Corps.
No, I went to Job Corps program,
where he met Dr. Brodus, the man who introduced him to boxing. Foreman took to boxing like a fish in water. His size, his power, his natural athleticism made him a force to be reckoned with. Within a couple of years, he became one of the top amateur boxers in the country. And then came his big break. In 1968, Olympics, Mexico City. At just 19 years old, Foreman represented the U.S. in the heavyweight division.
To really go to the Olympics, I knew then that I was a prime representative of the American team.
Slide in, boom, slide out, boom, slide in, boom, slide to the side, boom, other side.
He tore through the competition, ultimately facing Jonas Sepulus, I hope I'm saying it right, of the Soviet Union in the gold medal match. And let me tell you, Foreman didn't just win, he dominated. He stopped Sepulus in the second round.
Ripping punches by George Foreman. George pouring it on, and the referee stops the fight in the second round,
securing gold in the Olympics. What a great champion this man was. That moment, Foreman holding the American flag was a powerful symbol.
And there's George holding up the American flag in the center of the ring before thousands of impressed spectators.
He proved that a kid from the streets of Houston could rise up to the top of the world.
George Foreman wins the gold medal of the 19th Olympiad in Mexico City. Ionis Chipolis.
And with that, Big George turned pro, ready to shake up the heavyweight division.
I feel if I jump into professional boxing, that's where I'm headed for.
Foreman entered the pro ranks in 1969 and quickly built a reputation as one of the most feared punchers in boxing. With his monstrous right hand, relentless pressure, he tore through the heavyweight division, racking up knockout after knockout after knockout. And in 1973, he got his shot for the heavyweight title against Joe Frazier. Frazier was no pushover, one of the best. He just beat Muhammad Ali 2 years before that. But against Foreman, he never stood a chance. Foreman knocked Frazier down 6 times in 2 rounds. Just like that, Big George became the heavyweight champion of the world.
Right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Foreman was knocking Frazier down 6 times over 2 rounds in a dominating performance.
It is over! It is over! It is over in the second round. George Foreman is the heavyweight champion of the world.
He was young, undefeated, and looking unstoppable. But then came the fight that changed everything. I think you already know what it is. That's right, the Rumble in the Jungle. 1974. Foreman faced Muhammad Ali, another legend, in the Rumble in the Jungle. Foreman was the favorite. He was stronger, younger, and a knockout artist. But Ali had a plan. He introduced the world to the rope-a-dope strategy, letting Foreman just gas out, punch himself out. By the 8th round, Foreman was exhausted. He saw his moment and unleashed the fury of punches. Down went Big George. Just like that, Foreman's reign was over.
To let the man punch himself out. 30 seconds left in round 8. Very even fight. Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman. It's the combination. Three. Gets up to the knee. 8. That's it. The fight is stopped.
That loss changed Foreman forever. He fought a few more times, but then retired in 1977, dedicating himself to religion and becoming an ordained minister. You believe that?
If your brother takes from you, you give to him. And if he slanders you, you sing his praises.
But here's where things get really crazy. Because Big George wasn't done yet. In 1987, at the age of 38 years old, Foreman announced a comeback. People thought it was a joke. It was older, heavier, but still dangerous. So in 1994, at 45 years old, 4-5, like Jordan coming back, Foreman got a shot at the title against Michael Moore. For 9 rounds, Moore outboxed him. But then, boom! In the 10th round, Foreman landed a big right hand that sent Moore crashing to the canvas. And just like that, he became the oldest heavyweight champion in history. Unreal, phenomenal story. But Foreman didn't just win in the ring. He won outright in business, too. The George Foreman Grill. Anybody ever heard of it?
Chicken.
Yeah.
Potato wedges.
Uh-huh.
Steak.
Sure.
Paninis.
Easy.
Salmon.
My speciality.
Vegetables.
Naturally.
From frozen.
You bet.
Enjoy wider variety and reduce the fat with a lean, mean, fat-reducing grilling machine from George Foreman.
Great tasting. Healthier food in minutes.
Over 100 million units sold. He made way more money selling grills than he ever did in boxing. Big George showed the world that reinvention is always possible. He went from feared knockout artist to beloved entrepreneur and family man. His story is one of power, redemption, and proving that age is only a number. Facts, man, facts. Age is only a number. What's your favorite George Foreman moment? His Olympic triumph? His comeback? Or maybe the time you grilled the perfect steak on his infamous machine? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell and never miss an episode of the Steve Monahan Show. Until next time, stay strong and keep fighting for your dreams. We out. Peace.